Heyo, kindergarten. How's it going? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm so happy that you're in the art room. I'm sorry that I'm not here, but I know you're in good hands with Miss Ford. Today we're going to do a really fun mixed media drawing and painting. So we're going to be using crayons, we're going to be using oil pastels, and we're going to be using liquid watercolors. So that's 3 mediums that we're using. That's why it's called a mixed media project. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right, friends, for this project, you're going to need a white piece of paper. Let's go ahead and write our name on it. Let's just use a corner and write our name on the corner. Make sure you write your class code. Once you have your name on it, let's go ahead and flip it over, and we're going to get ready to draw our frog. Now, you guys can pause this if I start going too fast. For this project, we're going to need a black crayon. We're going to need our oil pastels. We're going to need a paintbrush with some water, and we're going to need blue and green liquid watercolor. So friends, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw our awesome frog prints. So the first thing that we're going to do right in the middle of our paper is let's draw 2 circles right next to each other. These are going to be for the eyes. Now, you can also draw 2 smaller circles inside the white circle and color them in black. These are going to be for the pupils of our frog. So you can have your eyes looking somewhere else. You can make your eyes go straight forward if you wanted. You can make your eyes going to the left. You can make them going to the right. Totally up to you. Put them kind of right in the middle of your paper, okay? So after you draw your eyes, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a C and a backwards C. Looks kind of silly, doesn't it? This is going to be our frog's body. He's going to be a big old fat frog. He's going to be awesome. We're not going to finish these, though. We want to leave them open because we're going to have our legs coming out here, okay? So just do a regular C and a backward C and leaving this gap open right here. Once you have your C and your backward C, we're going to draw 2 legs, okay? So on this side, I'm going to draw 2 lines, and on this side, I'm going to draw 2 lines. So this is going to be 1 leg and another leg. So 2 lines, and then you're going to do 3 little toesies for this frog. Okay, make a W. And then let's connect now the body. So we're going to do a little line that kind of connects this line right here. I just don't want to cut through my legs. So now you can kind of connect them. Okay, let's draw our frog's back legs. So these are his front legs. He's got back legs. These are going to be these big lines that kind of look like his legs are folded. Okay, it looks kind of funny. It looks like he has ears on the side of his body, but it's all going to make sense here just in a minute. So do these lines on each side for his back legs. And then after you do his back legs, let's add some back feet. So kind of where the back leg ends, let's draw that same kind of shape that we did for the front feet, but for the back feet. All right, once you have your feet, then we are going to draw a little smile. And you can draw whatever kind of smile you want. You can draw just a regular smile like this. You can add a line on top and make his mouth open. Totally up to you. Okay? So you choose what kind of mouth you want. Now, our frog is a prince, so what does every prince need? He needs a crown. So we're going to put a crown right on top of his head. So to make a crown, we're going to make 2 lines that go a little bit diagonal up on each side. One on the left, one on the right. Then we're going to do a zigzag line. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and connect right there. So now we have an awesome crown on top of his head. So every crown that I've seen always has some jewels on it. So I'm going to put some jewels on the top of my little points here. And then you can make some kind of line decoration. I'm just going to make some lines that kind of curve right here, just so I can kind of add some color to that later. All right, now once you have your crown, let's add some like bumps on him. I don't know if you've ever seen a frog, but they have these spots on them. So let's draw some circles inside his body. You can make them different sizes. I'm just gonna make some fun spots here, even on his legs. Make some big, make some little. I'm not gonna do any in his mouth or in his eyes or anything, just over on his body. Maybe on his little feet. All right, we have our frog prince drawn. I love it. He's super cute already. So now before we paint, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some decorations using our oil pastels. So you're gonna take your oil pastels, and the only thing you're going to color is you're gonna color his spots and his crown, okay? Those are the only things that we're going to color. Now, really quickly, I want to do something really fast before we start. So sorry. Let's add the water line, because he's going to be in water on each side. You can't see much of it, okay? If you want to add like a few little water lines, you can. So this is going to be water down here, and this up here is going to be sky. So draw your water line. Okay, so like I was talking before, we're going to be just putting some colors in the circles, the dots, and decorating his crown. We're not coloring the sky. We're not coloring the green part of the frog or the water. So just watch me for a second, okay? And you'll kind of see what I mean. Using these oil pastels, I'm gonna fill in some of these spots. Now, you can make a pattern if you want. You can use your favorite color. You can use all the colors. It's totally up to you. I'm just kind of grabbing colors that I see that I like and adding some spots to them. I like all these colors. So fill in these spots all the way. Okay, once you have all your spots colored in, I want you to color in your crown, and you can do your crown any way that you want. I think I found like a gray color. I think I'm going to use this kind of gray silvery color to draw inside part of this crown. And I'm going to use some other colors to color in my jewels, and maybe I'll do some different color stripes right here. You can do whatever you want. All right, my friends, once you have your crown colored in, then let's put a couple of clouds up here using a white oil pastel. So I'm just going to draw some clouds. Now I'm going to tell you, it's going to be kind of hard to see the white because I'm drawing on white paper. But I'm just going to do some little clouds over here. It's okay if you can't see them. We're going to see them when we do our watercoloring. So just do some little cloud shapes, fill them in. All right, once I have my clouds done, now it's time to watercolor, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna share with your table, so you're gonna have to take turns and be really careful. You're going to color your frog green and your sky and your water blue. So remember, your brushes, you just dip it right into the watercolor, just right into there, and then you start painting your frog. And you can paint right over those little dots because the wax in your oil pastels will not allow your paint to be absorbed. Okay, try to keep your eyes white. Try to keep your mouth white. Paint your whole frog. Now, some of you could be painting your water while the other friends are painting their frog. So if you wanted to start with your water and your sky first, then you're going to start with your blue color. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you start with as long as you do both of those things. So go ahead and be painting, filling in your frog. Now, once you're done with your frog, what do we have to do with this paintbrush? I can't just go straight over to the blue or else I'm going to make that blue kind of have a blue-green about it. So I got to wash my brush in my water. Then I can go and get my blue paint, start painting the water and the sky. All right, friends, go for it. All right, you guys, I finished painting my sky and I finished painting my water. I kind of realized his mouth is left white, so maybe I'll add like a little tongue in here. Color the tongue in. Maybe I could even color the rest of it black if I wanted, or I could leave it white. Totally up to you. All right, you guys, see how my clouds kind of showed up once I painted? Very cool. These are going to go on the drying rack, you guys. Have an awesome day. These look fantastic.